Hello, I have arrived. Welcome. Hello, Henry. Hello, Claudia. And hello, everyone else who may or may not be lurking. Welcome to another day, another stream of game dev and eugenics later. How are you guys doing? I don't have much to talk about today. I'm sorry that I'm late. I don't have an excuse. I was napping and wanted to nap a little longer, and I ran into a little bit of tech issues, but not really. Just a little bit. So, sorry. How was my little tetraodont doing today? Thank you, very, very accurate. Thank you, Henry. I'm doing quite well, as usual. But I am a little bit tired for some reason. And I'm always statically charged. I don't know, like a static electricity spawned in me, and it's very annoying. It's not even that I discharge much, it's just that everything is like has this weird magnetic charge feeling thing, electrical. My hair standing up on end and everything like crackling. It's very annoying, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Other than that, I'm fine. Probably a little bit low energy, but not for a particular reason. I feel spring coming, or something. I don't know. It's nothing bad weather or anything. It's just the mood. Sometimes. Right. I don't have much to talk about today, I think. So we might just jump in. I hope that the stream doesn't crash again today, because that was annoying yesterday. Just randomly crashing in the middle of a run. But it should be fine. I like sleeping too. Yeah, sleeping is awesome. I would prefer if we didn't have to sleep. But since we have to sleep, I'm glad that it feels so good. Anyway, let's get into it. Let me get small, and then we go into... Oh. What is that? That is not the correct game. Wait, more? Okay, that is it. I don't know why it showed my my desktop instead of the actual screen. That was kind of weird. No, I did the wrong thing. No, stop. Oh. I think it's fine. I clicked on YouTube Studio and it launched again, because it doesn't actually open at the spot that I put it on my taskbar. It opens in a separate window for some reason. But there was also an update today to the thing that I use for showing my model in OBS. But it went quite smooth actually. I had to update something and I had to just reconnect it. But other than that, it is fine. Right into my corner. Boop. So yesterday we were adding the Meganom Beam. So now we do have the new attack for Meganom, and I think today we are going to bring it together a little bit better. The fun says. I kind of want to figure out how to make it actually feel more dynamic, like in general the boss phase. And there's another. I did want to add potentially another attack, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I think we're gonna leave the visuals for today as well without audio effect. Now, also probably should be better telegraphed and we have to figure out the hitbox. Maybe I should write something down. Might add some telegraphing things like arrows that point you to where you should be. I'm not sure yet though. But that is the new beam attack. We also have to figure out how to like bring the other thing together, like the Minimum Swarm. I think it might make him do the attacks at random or something, instead of always when we are attacking him. And yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I should look up some references of boss phases, like Cuphead bosses or something. Rosako, Willow. Great editing as usual. Love to keep. Thank you. I wasn't at first. I was kind of worried when you said you kept it and you're gonna edit it. I thought like, why are you keeping the one instance when I mean to some random guy in chat? But you edited quite well. It was very nice and funny. Have you drawn the boss yourself or was it generated? It was generated. I think I used Lux 1 back then. So yeah. And then we cut it up to be able to animate it and stuff. But you weren't trying to be mean though, not to mention it would... I would never... Oh god, my voice. And not to mention I would never put you in a red light. Yeah, I thought that too. Bloop, 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 bloop. I know. So you did a very good job. Bloop, 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 bloop. Let me drink some water. How would I telegraph this? I feel like it's not very good. Like, I don't know even how I would telegraph this. We could do like some red thing, like a red area that tells you where it's gonna shoot. And then you have to avoid that. Like a danger warning thing. I mean, let's actually look up some Cuphead bosses. Although it is spoiler, I haven't played Cuphead. But I kind of need some references, some inspiration, you might say. Let's see. Cuphead is an amazing game. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. It looks great. I would love to play it on stream with someone at some point. Definitely a game that I would probably enjoy a lot. Let's see. Yes. Cuphead bosses. All bosses. Let me just look into it a little bit. I mean, this is obviously very different because it's not the gameplay that you would expect. It's not a platformer. I just want to see like the telegraphing and the different attacks that may or may not be relevant. And it is so cool to like everything in this was like hand drawn with frame by frame on it. It's kind of crazy. It is similar. It's like it's a lot slower paced, probably regarding the movement in general, because we have like these dashing and swimming and stuff. And I think you can learn things quite easily without actually knowing exactly where the attacks are going if you've seen it once. But then again, it does quite a lot of damage in the beginning. I'm just gonna zap through it a little bit. This one is actually quite similar, since he's also in the air. And the boss is also on the right, just throwing things at you. Oh, look at that! That's basically an attack like it, right? Although she is charging in this case, which means you exactly know what the size of the hitbox will be. For next phases, it might have some sort of wounds. I'm not gonna introduce a bunch of new mechanics, so there won't be much changing. You just have to figure out how to bring together what we have right now, because it's already way too much. Since we usually only do like minimal additions to keep the scope small on the cycle, so you can actually play the game more frequently. So I'm not gonna add like extremely difficult or like complicated mechanics. It's already been a bit too much. Generally, it looks like it changes the appearance and the attack pattern with it. Every time whenever it does, like this attack for example, you don't really see where it's going in terms of the size afterwards. To be fair, you would probably be on the platforms to actually shoot the face. So I'm sure this all A+ rank, no damage is optimized to a point where you wouldn't, where he's standing like in a safe zone that you would normally not stand at, with like a build that makes it fairly easy. But that telegraph also like charges up and then goes in one straight line. I guess you would also just jump down from the platforms to avoid it. I think you just need to adjust the sprite a little bit. Give it like a border, and then when he starts charging it, you should see. You know what? I think particle effects would actually make it a lot easier to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of them. They might return at a later point. I want to have another look. I mean, for different boss phases, yeah. I don't really have boss phases like that. Because the previous, like the last boss phase is the only one where he actually like moves to the side of the screen and then starts attacking. The other quote-unquote phases are just him appearing from the background and charging through the screen. Also, I feel like the music is a little bit loud. Alright, so I think we're gonna add a particle effect, and then the starting size. The starting size of the beam is gonna be the same size as the actual beam in terms of the width. I think I'm gonna make it smaller. Let's put it to 0.8. And this will be 0.82. And then we will add a particle effect. I guess it would be GPU particles, right? What do we have for the trail on the player? It is GPU particles. It's gonna be GPU particles to the charging particles. Hello, welcome. And then I think the size of the sprite is not exactly the starting size, is it? Start scale. I guess you would actually export this or reset it from the original. Or I'll just set it here. It would be 0.8. So we see the exact size which it will be. Hello, Liveblad, welcome. Hello, Michael. This is a very cute fish emote. Fish, orange, white eyes. Very cute. I do like the YouTube emotes. Wait, that emote is Saba playing? That's random. And then, wait, why can't I? Wait, what is happening here? Why can't I bring this to the foreground? Oh, it's the... Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm gonna close that. Also, to do... line it again. Art. And then the charging particle needs a... Oh, maybe I should copy it from the layout, just to have like a baseline, because I don't remember anything. Let's call it charge particles. And then replace the texture with, I think we have a particle base thing. This one that is like a soft circle instead of... Would that be a better sprite for the beam tool? Maybe. Let's leave it this one. In the blue and shade, welcome. Wait, Zaku is in a 100 stream streak. I offered the tribute mistress, but I need to lay down backsills. God damn, Zaku. I didn't see it because it doesn't appear anymore in the overlay. Which is unfortunate, but thank you, Zaku. Damn, what a legend. 100. I never just noticed. Yeah, because I was just checking if the notifications or like the chat message things, message highlight things appear in the overlay, which they don't, which is unfortunate. Zaku has been following for 5 months. Damn, 5 months, 15 days, and that 100 stream streak. That's crazy. 100 streams in 5 months. Wait, do you have your stream streak from day one. We never lost it. That's crazy. Yeah, well, why do these appear? I guess it's because it's support. Actually, I lost some. Oh. Oh? Maybe like 10 or 20. I see. Now everyone wants to know how long they've been following live, bro. God damn. 9 months and 5 days. 9 months? Jesus. Was it day one? It's probably not day one. No, we're already over 10 months. But it is close. That's for sure. I think it was after the creation of the model. So we were fairly early in the development of the HIL beta. Someone was born during that period. Yeah. True. There was a child conceived and born in that period. Particles. The particles go to... Can I put it below there and then reset the position? Yes. We go into the sprite and then there's a bunch of particle things. I'm not entirely sure. Is it the process material that we have to change? Probably. And then it is going to be... Who knows? Rarity. No rarity. Radial acceleration and effector? No. Radial velocity? Yes. So radial velocity is gonna be negative probably, but first we have to increase the radius, which is gonna be... Oh god. It's gonna be... Spawn position shape is gonna be a sphere or a ring. Oh. And then no, it's gonna be a ring. Is it? Maybe. Hey, where does it go? Oh yeah. Let's try a sphere first. Makes the most sense. And then the emission shape scale. I think we should first have the velocity 0. Oh, inherit velocity. No. Spread. Oh god. That was all the values. Figure it out again. Let's put the radial velocity negative. So it actually goes inside. Then I have to spawn also. Look at that. So it's gonna go negative to negative. So saying in... Let's put negative max. Max is 0. And then we need to increase the spawn radius. Oh? Why does it look so weird? Can I not link these? so weird. Like, why can I only make it maximum of... Wait. Yeah, why is it the slider between 0 and 128? I probably have to adjust the scale, right? Oh. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't know why it works like that. How long have you been coding? Is it hard to learn from scratch? Shadowwinds. I don't know how to answer that. I have been coding for a long time. Is it hard to learn from scratch? I don't think it's too hard to learn how to code. I didn't have it in school, and it's like there's some really easy starting points. But it's definitely easier if you enjoy it. But like the basic concepts, I don't think are that hard. It's only getting hard if you like work in like large code bases, and if you have to actually design the architecture of a big project. But like scripting and like learning coding as a core concept, like the principles and the core paradigm in coding, I don't think it's that hard. I don't know how you're supposed to set this. I think I have to put ring. I think ring is the way to go. And then the ring radius. Oh yeah, that looks way better. So we go with outer radius. And that is what I wanted. The outer radius is gonna be 40. And then the inner radius is probably gonna be 0. And then the blue hue by my cắm. Won't egg. Know what that does. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's leave it at 90. And it's also disable the sprite. I can't try to press the sprite. I think it's fine. And wait a minute. I can't have it on the sprite. It has to be outside. Above. And then I can't make the sprite. Because it is going to scale. And the particles shouldn't scale with it. And then angle doesn't matter. And I think the velocity is gonna be a minimum negative of something, so it doesn't actually not move. So some of them weren't moving at all, which looks weird. Maybe we should also make the velocity based on their size. I don't know why there's like stuff in the center. I guess it's not a big deal. It should maybe even grow. Maybe not though. It's also getting quite fast. Let's put it to -500. Gravity 0 scale. I don't know what that is. I think it's just the... Oh, I know what that is. This the scale range. Humans noise. Or are they like moving randomly? I think we don't need the turbulence. Turbulence was for the particles, for them to sway in the water, kinda. Get rid of it, and then they are fading too quickly. Where's the transparency? There's a tunnel somewhere. I also don't know what this is. Anything changing? We're not really doing out direction. Oh, it doesn't matter either. Who's this? And then where is the color? What was this metal? I think they're falling down if we have the gravity enabled. To close the acceleration thing, we could make them swirl in a circle. Wait, is it? Maybe it is wrong. Maybe it's the wrong. It's like pointing in the wrong direction, I think. Oh. Maybe it's not pointing in the wrong direction. Yeah, I think Z has definitely be the one. Are we supposed to like swirl with the radial acceleration? Maybe it was the tangential. Yeah, this one is swirling them like a spiral. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think it should not be swirling. I think pulling him inside is fine. Now we need the color. There we go. Oh no. Is the color also over the lifetime? I think it is. I think we just need to reduce the lifetime, actually. Like, what if I do 0.5? Looks weird. 2 seconds. But actually accumulates a little bit. Maybe. That also makes them like move slower. Let's put it at 2 seconds, and then the curve has to be different. Because the curve started. I guess I just have to shift this a bit, so they stay active longer. Yeah, so they fade in and stay active longer and then fade out at the end. And then where do we have the scale? Like the curve of the scale, this one? I think it should be getting smaller, starting large. Not really, actually. Start at 0 and go large. No, don't start at 0. That's better, I think. That was pretty good in the beginning, actually. And then... But they are growing a lot, right? What else is weird? I think there should be more. And they are getting too large, you know. Bring this down to 4. Oops. And I will set that really unique. I can. And then maybe have like a little shift at go. What's the other thing? I think they have too much variance in size. Or there's just not enough of them. Let's emit more. So what does it do with close-ups? Oh, it's this like going in phases then? Yeah, no. Speed scale. As if we put the size to 3 seconds and then the speed scale to 3 as well. Or 2.5 maybe. And then we want more. There's the amount. Where is the amount? Yeah. Put it to 100. And actually make it smaller again. I think I like that. I think they should be larger on base. Let's put the base scale to 2.02. And actually the lifetime should be 1. And then the speed is 1.5. Well, maybe not. I think 2 was looking pretty good. Okay, I think that's fine for now. And then I think I'm going to make it a bit larger so it goes outside the actual size of the sprite. How's the size again? Radius? 15? Oh. Okay, and then inside the script we take it there. Export. Assign it. And then instead of scaling the sprite, I'm just gonna do the particle thing. I feel like it's hard to tell when he's shooting though, if you do that. I guess the particle effect would fade out. What do we even do with it? Charge particles. Play? No. How does it work? Can I just say stop or something? Or do I need the emitter? Emitting on. It's just emitting. I guess you could do emitting on and then emitting off. And then it's gonna be This is gonna happen in the callback. Can we just put a second callback? I guess I could put it in one function instead. And then in the control. And then the scale should be charged. I'm spinning it. 0. Yeah, let's just see how that looks. It will look weird in the beginning, but I need to know what I'm working with here. I don't know if the position is correct. I guess it would be because it's centered and doesn't change at all compared to the one we had before. It's not visible at all. The hell? Is it too small, like way too small or something? Why would we not be able to see it? Like if I take this and put it into the impact thing. The attack. It is charging. Why would it not be visible? Oh, I think it's getting the entire thing instead of just the sprite. Yeah. So we don't change the scale at all. Actually, yes, we do. It's gonna be the sprite, or sprite goes here. Export. And then the beam sprite, scale. And then instead of self, we take the beam sprite everywhere. This should do it. Ow. Jesus, it's so large. Oh, now it's offset. Okay, so now the size is gonna be 0.8. Charge of scale stars in. Why would it be so much larger though? I think this has to be the offset. And then this is going to be 0. And then the hitbox is gonna be minus 400 as well. And then the scale is gonna be dragging, yes. And then this will be 0.1 or 1 on the scale, and then this will be 0.8. And now we see what's wrong, because this needs to be wait, what? Where's the transform? On you. Minus 400. Do I need to put this at 0.8 as well? No. It's gonna be... Why is it not exacting where it should be? With the same value. Because the scale is moving it differently because of the offset. I guess it would be 1 then. And this one would be 0.8. Yeah. And then the particle radius is gonna be 45 or something. Nope. And then in here it's gonna be 1. We don't need anything new. This only has to be the fizzle in the mix. Actually, no. South scale is gonna be 0. And the rest we don't need. So, sprite will be start scale. And then this is gonna be start scale as well. Although this probably could just be waiting for 2 seconds. Like create timer, like await, create. No, await timer. Get 3. Timer. 2. Timer. And then after that we create queen. Set the values. So we set emitting false. And then emit the charge thing after the waiting period. And then we set the green, which is gonna be the actual shooting animation thing. I think. But also just do vector to 0 here, because you don't have to modify this. That's a lot simpler. Okay. That should do it. It's probably still gonna look weird. I'm not entirely sure why. It was so much larger before, but maybe this will fix it. But I feel like the thing actually was like way off. Way more off than the things that just changed. Yeah, it's so far in front of him. Oh! Of course. It has to be centered. It's weird because the actual circle that we had before, yeah, but it's still not positioned correctly. It doesn't make sense. It should be... Wait, it is. It doesn't make sense. Or does it? I guess it does. It is with 0. Which looks weird because this part is not actually a 0 like that. But I think it will be right. Kind of? It will kind of be correct because now it's the origin point of the attack and not the actual center point. And I don't know if it's gonna look better or worse than the version we had before. But I feel like it makes more sense because you can exactly see what the radius of the attack will be by looking at the particle effect instead of remembering how big it was in the split second you see it. Ow. I guess it is kinda visible like it, right? Can kinda make it out. But you should also wait until the last particle is born before it actually triggers. And then for some reason, when this is scaled on the x-axis, it doesn't actually align anymore. Which is weird. You should probably change this part to something else. But for some reason it like shifts to the right. Maybe I should put it further away. You could also make it like a bullet instead of making it a beam. But then it would be not a mega non-beam anymore. I think this might work better. I don't know why it's so distorted now. But it's connected. Why is the hitbox not aligned anymore? And then what can we do to find out? I guess it would just be in the weight as well. Like another weight with 0.5, maybe even 1 second. And then the particles should fizzle out and shoot after. It's so far away now. Why does it move? It's moving. Why is it moving? Oh, it is moving. Yeah, too. What? Oh, wait. What? I thought I changed the position, but I changed the offset. Why would it be moving? This is so weird. If I put it minus 400, then it's not moving. But it is kind of moving. Why is it so weird? Like, why is the area moving to the right? But when I put it further away, it's not staying there. It's actually moving to the left. What the hell? Maybe I don't offset it. Didn't move it. Oh, now it's moving in both directions. That is so weird. Wait, what if I put center off? And then minus 500, minus 1000. And then 500. Minus 1000. Minus 500. Is that centered? Not being. What if I scale it down? Still moving. That is so weird. I don't get it. It's probably because it's not actually contained correctly in the frame. Weird. How did I get lucky on the... Well, I guess I moved it. But see, now it's not moving at all. It's just the corner stays exactly where it's supposed to be. But as soon as I put it like slightly off, it actually moves when it scales. That's so weird. Maybe I have to just make a sprite real quick. What else would we have? Where are all of our sprites here? Maybe take a bordered one. I wish I had them without the area around them. Will this actually work better? Probably not. But I feel like it's sharper. Not really. I need to make like a tile sprite or something so it doesn't stretch so weird. What if I did not scaled 2.8 fills? And then, was that the same issue? Yeah. Yeah, it's because this sprite is not actually on the borders. I think I had something that was actually better. Whatever, let's just open Clip Studio Paint and I'm gonna risk crashing or something. Let me go to the adjust setting real quick, just in case. And open Clip Studio Paint. And hopefully that will not do anything weird. Takes quite a bit to start out because it's running through wine in a bottle. In a wine bottle. Okay, and then I guess it's just to 500 by 500. There, delete that. What is it gonna be though? I'm not sure what I want to do here, actually. Beam attack, let's look something up. I guess there's like a million things you could do, like how to do it. I think I'm not gonna look into VFX. We're just gonna do a circle that doesn't actually scale weird. Yeah, let's just make this. Maybe it gets slight bend. Probably not though. Just keep it wide. And then, oops, why is it so weird? Circle, circle, that is circle schedule. Ellipses. How do we usually do this? I don't know how to align it properly. Just yes. But can't you set this manually? Yeah, what aspect? No. Wasn't there a setting? It says aspect 5. Why can't I set a specific variable? Because if I select the circle, the rectangle. Wait. Oh! Yeah. That's the plus. And then. Specify. There we go. And this would be 500. Or 500. What just happened? No. And then we click on the corner. Perfect, I think. And then fill that. And save that. Gonna be export PNG into Bitagi sprites wide exported circle wide next. Would also make it a lot larger and then actually scale it down so it's sharper. But I think it's fine. And it should have circle wide max, which is gonna go on here. And then it's gonna move not that much, it's gonna be 250. I guess it's still stretching weird because it's gonna. But now if I move it, surely it will be better, right? So scale it now. No, it's still moving. But it's not the thing that I thought it would be. Oh, because I'm stupid, of course. All I have to do is move this. But like, yeah, do the position, not the offset. Minus. Oh, no. Minus 15. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And then the beam hitbox. Minus 250. And then the shape is gonna be 250. Maybe even just 100. That should be better. Why is it flickering? I'm scared that it crashes my timer again. And it flickers like that. Alright. Oh, they're not actually reaching it. I think we have to... How do I make them not fizzle out before they reach the center? Because it's just slower. I need more time. I guess I would just increase the time or speed them up. Or only speed up the ones that are too slow. With the thing, velocity. Max velocity minus 215. I think some more. And maybe to increase the time a little bit, like 2.5 seconds. What is a mod ratio? It's just a multiplier. Put it to 200. And then move the particle system a little bit forward as well to the center of the... Well, I guess at that point I kind of don't need to... Also reset this. I kind of don't need to move it at all, which can just... Why did I even move it? We could move the entire thing. Actually, no, I think it's fine this way. Although this needs to be smaller. Wait, are they spawning in the center? Emission in our radius. Oh, now they always spawn on the edges. I think. Yeah. And then this can be smaller again. I guess it is. Why is it so small now? Because I changed the size of its part. I guess it would start at 1 then. Although we could make it larger. I guess I could just use the circle again, the regular one, because it doesn't make a difference. And then put it back to 0.8. Oops. Nah, it's fine. Just make it larger a little bit. Like 0.2. Then reduce the radius. And... how was it? 40. Is it that much smaller? Oh, because it's scaling both. And then this one moves. No, it's 25. Just a little bit to the left. Alright, let's see how that looks. And I think we can wait 2 seconds. Is the lifetime again? I think it's 2 seconds, isn't it? 2.5. Okay, that's fine. I know. View. It takes a bit long. For some reason, the particle effect is so much larger than the actual sprite. And I don't know why. Oh, this needs to be 1. This needs to be 0. And then this is too low. Let's put it to 1.5. 1.0. I feel like it should be setting it to false, and the charge limit should be after the waiting period. And that way it goes. Yeah, that way it should be fizzling out before he stops. And then he immediately shoots. Something like that. It's so large. I guess it's supposed to be. I stand on the edge. Can I get it? Oh yeah. Almost. I just can't see it. I think I should also put like a gradient. At the starting thing. At least it has a little bit more time. At 1.5 probably, or maybe 2 seconds long. Low charge limit, not sure if it should stop earlier or later. I think that is fine. It's good enough. But it shouldn't fade. I feel like the beam should probably start screening and during the fade out period of the emitter, the scale should go to at least half. Let's reintroduce the charged scale. No, charging scale. That's gonna be like go to 0.5. And then that goes here. Charging scale. That's gonna go over 2 seconds. And then instead of having the await, we have that here. Then have the callback again. Just gonna set the emit. Like that. him add an attack every time you hit him? No. Should be like percentage based. I think health percentage. Maybe give him a third attack that spawns like decoys. Why does that look so weird? Oh, it's not spawning anymore. Okay. Put it back. Guess it would be... What are you doing? It should also be sandaled. But the offset should be the same. Since we are now scaling the sprite, we could technically put this centered like that by moving the entire thing, and then have the particular seg centered as well. Actually, no more of that. Oops. Is it 250? Yeah. And that way, it would still scale forward, but be centered around everything. Which is something that Kohari doesn't like, because the sprite is supposed to, the root is supposed to be centered. So we would need to put a second parent. Why is it so weird? Why is it so weird? Or do I have to move it to the left and then to the right again? Instead of just sitting it off it. Why is that? It's because I wanted to scale sideways while still being centered. Whatever, I'll just make a parent. Team parent. And then the parent goes here. And then charge particles can be on the parent. Wait, what? Wait a second. That's weird. Oh. Oh, God. And now it should make more sense, because now we can actually position it properly on the boss. Or moving it exactly where we wanted to start. Hey, wouldn't that mean... You know, that is good, I think. And then... 50... Alright. Now... What is happening? Why is it completely offset now? It starts in front. It starts in front of him, which is already wrong. And then the circle spawns somewhere completely different. Even though it is literally aligned with the other thing. Hello, Flushy. Welcome. It is so weird. Oh, it doesn't make sense though. It does make sense. Because the other one I want to be glowy. I want to grow centered. And this one is like going from the right. Oh, I don't like that. Let's put that back. So this will be centered again with the offset. Maybe even move it slightly to the left. And then the particles are actually going to grow at the end of their lifetime and not fade out. So don't fade out. Like this one. Don't fade out and grow at the very end of our life. Which makes it also vibrate, kinda, which is kinda cool. I guess. Maybe we can even go to 10. Why is it so fast though? Oh, maybe the lifetime should be longer too. What if we put it to like 5 seconds? Memory shortage avoided. Steam has been terminated by the Linux kernel because the system is low on memory. Why is Linux doing that? At least it wasn't OBS this time. What the hell? Why? What do you mean memory shortage? Man, Linux, huh? Can someone tell Linux to not randomly shut down my applications because it thinks I'm out of memory? How about you just, I don't know, clear the cache instead of shutting down everything? Like, imagine it was OBS again. That would be terrible. And I'm not even out of memory at all. Like, it says 20 gigabytes available and 11 free. Maybe it means VRAM or something. Or why would it just shut down the entire thing? Like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Linux, please, Cashy OS, don't do that. Please, Mistress Towards, stop crashing my applications. Thank you for that, that's... Oh god. Bloop, 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 bloop. Why though? Let me drink some water, thank you, Bitbox. Like, what do I do? I can't just keep doing that. Also, they have a lot of skipped frames. I skipped like 500 frames. For encoding lag. I skipped and missed. Well, I missed 500 and skipped 500. It doesn't make sense, man. The B-top, there's literally 10 gigabytes of RAM free. 10 cached. 18 available, because probably counts the cached. And only 13 used. So how can it crash like that? At least it was an OBS, that's a good thing. But I don't know what's happening. Why would it just stop? Why would it crash Steam? Makes no sense. Is there some kind of limitation that I can like remove? Is there only a certain amount of memory it's allowed to use? Because it's clearly not running out. Whatever, I guess I have to troubleshoot off stream. Well, I can't even troubleshoot off stream because it only happens on stream, obviously. So I don't know what to do here. Well, I guess I keep an eye on it again. Where's the VRAM? In the VTuber. Is the VRAM even shown? Probably not. Well, the test stream. How would I? Yeah, I don't know. I can't do a test stream because I have to do a lot of stuff for it to even get in trouble regarding memory. But there's so much memory available. I don't even know how it would get to the point where it shuts things down. Anyway, let's see how this looks. Like, I have a surprising amount of memory available now. More than usual. Even though I have the same applications running. But it also flickers. I don't know what's flickering like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's keep this. Give us 2 seconds. Actually, 2.5. And then bring it back on there to 3. No? What? It's not moving! Why can't I put it low? Oh, because it's whatever. There you go. And then check it one more time. Maybe I'm wasting too much time on this particular thing. And know my screen keeps flickering. I have a feeling that my cooldown thing is gonna crash again at some point as well today. Let's not make it roll. Yeah, no charging scale. And then move that again. Put another await. Like we had before. And this. And that. And then charged in it. Also living it small again. Boop. I should probably just look into the logs or something off stream to see what exactly happened. If there are any, I assume SUS has some kind of press logs as well for things. Maybe even the Steam press logs. Well, I should probably disable the hitbox of the beam while it's fizzling. Okay, let's do that. The beam hitbox is gonna go in here, and then it's gonna be export, and then this is gonna be some there, and then beam hitbox. It's gonna be callback. Here. It's gonna be sunk. Beam hitbox. Monitoring. Wait, what is it? Yeah, monitoring equals false. Is it? Wait, what is it complaining? Oh. After the brackets, parentheses, or whatever. Alright. And then... that's fine. Do you think it does too much damage? It really does 100 damage. Which one-shots you at base HP. I guess it's easily avoidable. And you don't actually die if you die. Can I even get it still? Yes. Oh, how reliable is the hitbox? Again? They should. Why am I being pushed? Oh. You know. Ow. I think it's fine. doesn't feel terrible, I think. Yeah, it's a bit too lenient actually, even. But we can make it stay a little bit. So we could put another tree in here. Even it makes fail for like 0.2 seconds, 0.5 seconds, and then turn it off. And then make it fizzle after. And then maybe 0.2. No, half a second should be fine. And then increase the hitbox again a little bit now that it's more consistent. Put it to 230. Alright. Jesus. I feel like it's got just inconsistent. What did this hit me? Huh? That is weird. I guess it's because of the scaling. You're not supposed to scale these. Maybe I should just make it a rectangle. And grow the rectangle with the thing instead of annoying. I have to synchronize it instead of scaling. Just keep it very small. I guess it will keep it at 200 then. I feel like it's still inconsistent though. Yeah, we have to fix it some other time, I think. And then we replace it with probably a different sprite that is also rolling in the same way. Maybe even a optical effect, an actual visual effect. Shader. Will I judge into it? No. I would get it. I wish I could see what the hitbox looks like when it's scanned. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Even though it's smaller, it's just like that. Why is it flickering so extremely? What the hell is going on? Yeah, let's just make it turn off immediately. Yeah, let's not have this in between. Only have like a brief moment where you can be hit. And this will go faster as well. 0.5. Let's put it at 0.3. put it after the hitbox is already clocked. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Leave it like this. That definitely hit me as it's supposed to. I think someone obviously not gonna be chasing the hitbox. You have to play. So why does it change a lot? I guess it doesn't. Also. Odd. And then we don't offset it. Oh, we keep it at 0.12. Don't offset. Yeah. And the sprite is probably fine. And then oh, the max scale is not 0.2. Yeah, I'll put the 2.2 and the initial one as well. And it was fine. It was just small a little bit. Okay. Last test, and then after that, what am I going to do after that? I could even with third attack with like the equal buttons, equal button mines that you have to dodge. Maybe even attack in the correct order. Or we just leave it at 2 attacks and keep mix them and stuff. I should keep it at 2. Oops. I don't want to move it. Jesus. Now, a little louder. Think so? I don't think so. This is because it's still moving while it's finishes charging, so let's change that to yeah, mid that before, and then have the time mode after now. Start handing out cookies again. Hey, why is he waiting so long? Put some spicy sauce on it. That is so long. That's what she said. Got him. Put some yeah. What else we did? Maybe it should be 1 second after and 1 second before. That seems more reasonable. That's my Oshi right there. need to write a couple of things down. Fixing the hitbox, for example. It seems like a good telegraph for him to stand still. Write it down, write it down. Write it down, write it down. Yeah, so when he stands still, you have like a second to move away. Maybe I think that's 0.5. And then I think I use a mobile device to make my game with struck B at a walk glitch. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Also, people really doing game development on the mobile phone. That's crazy. What you pooping about? Pooping? Who's pooping? Okay, now you can exactly see when he's gonna shoot because he's just gonna stand still for half a second. I think that is a good trade-off. I don't know why it's so off-center though. Like, it is supposed to be above, and for some reason it's below, which is weird. I'm gonna move that a little bit further up and to the right. Oh, and the bubbles. The hidden bubbles need to be fixed as well. I think the fizzle is gonna be low. Okay, let's do. Let's make this 1 second. And then the fizzle is gonna be 1 second as well. Oh, let's write things down. Let's make this optional because I don't think it's a good idea to start another mechanic. And then do we have a bargain? I think we still have a bargain. We can't overlap on respawn beams. What? Signal interference. Oh, damn, that was a terrible comment. I think that is that if you hit the weak spot, say prevent weak spot, triggering new beam attack, or prevent being able to hit weak spot during beam attack. Because signals fire and interfere. Well, it's gonna be weird. I don't know how to word that anyway. Say weak spot. Oops. Hitting weak spot during beam attack, trios, signals in a weird way. I'm gonna remember it like this. And then bubbles, and we hit or hidden ring final boss phase. Is there anything I can do to make Kashi actually not lag behind? Maybe it's because of OBS. Maybe I should put OBS into some kind of high priority mode or something. But it does. Keeps like stopping. I wonder if it keeps lagging behind the actual music. Maybe it's the VSC player. There's probably a couple of things wrong. I don't know anything anymore. Now that I'm using Kashi, everything seems to be a little bit involved. Looking welcome. Yeah, I have to find out what's causing the weird out-of-memory crashes and audio desync things. Alright, so let's remove. I guess I keep your front things too. We could add the turbulence effect. We could also use particles for that, I think. I also feel like we should make the turbulence stronger. Maybe even spawn both Piranhas and beam attack. Let's spawn both now that the beam attack is done. And actually, yeah, let's see how easy it is to avoid. Am I using it? What is it? The scene for the beam attack, so powder effect. This one is that's the spawn point of the beam attack. That one is the particle technology, and this one is so this is gonna be charging beam particle effect. Plus timing peaks and hitbox. Timing and hitbox tweaks. Like that. Do one more test to see how it works with the Piranha Swarm. And I think tomorrow we're gonna like figure out how we actually want to handle the transition between the regular boss phases and the final boss phase. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Thank you, Hilaria. We'll drink some water. And how we actually want to trigger the effects and the attacks of him if he's doing them randomly. I feel like there's not if you don't attack him, nothing is happening. And I'm not exactly sure what I want to be happening. Because I feel like if he does the Menom Swarm the entire time, it's gonna be weird. But he does have to have some kind of attack that he does in between. So maybe the beam attack is what he does every couple of seconds. Or something. And then the mini storm is something he does whenever you hit him. Oh god, why is this one still so weird? Like every time they are perfectly aligned to the wrong, it just spawn like crazy. Oh, I think I know why. It's like a very slight angle, so they still spawn on the top edge, but they don't move outside of the screen because they're not actually moving. Like they're only moving backwards. So they spawn on the top edge, swimming out to the left, and you see them pop in. I don't know how to fix that. Oh. That was really amazing, looks quite good already. Thank you, Hilaria. If you're gonna keep it. And then there's an air break, so I will be right back. Actually, what time is it? Well, yeah, I will be right back, chat. And would I make them swim in that time? Probably not. Let's pause it here. Oop. Right back. I will go to the bathroom and fill up my water. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I forgot to unmute. Wait, was I muted since the break? I'm back. Welcome back, chat. I've been back. But I just unmuted, I think. I found a lurk now. I found Zako and rest well or whatever you're doing. Professional streamer, classic. Right. There's straight notes. What water current effect look like? Arrow. I think it should be just some streaks. Some kind of streaks that go in one direction. I'm really bad with like 2D VFX. I never know where to start even. Could probably just use some kind of distortion shader as well. But I don't know. Could I just like make a noise texture? Maybe there's noise stuff on it. And we do as well. What would be a good way to indicate a water wind pushback into the Inguru? They probably could just be particles. Like if I added another GPU particle effect here and just made it span across the entire thing. Yeah, copy that. And then made this image. Well, first of all, it should be centered. It's gonna be those 80 to 514. Wait, no, 17. And then maybe even make it like the player's bubble effect. Real. Wait, what do we have here now? Particle ring. And then it would be transparent. mostly. I think. And then it would go. Let's see. The lifetime to 5 seconds. And the speed to 1. And then I don't know what the random is. And then we're going to have the post material, which is gonna have the spawn position be a not a ring. It's gonna be a line box. A box. Where's the box? Where's the box? Why do I not see the box? Oh, I do see the box, but it doesn't change. Why is it not changing? Hell. How? Mission shape spin. Mission shape offset. Just 100. Oh! It appeared. Why does it have to be so loud? Well, 1,000. Oh, is that? But it is a scale. It's like a multiplier. Why is it so small? Or default? Does it have to be the same? Oh, it's in screen. It's coordinate. I know. Not reading. Well. But it would be an 80, you know. No. And. Wait, what is it? 1218? 1218? So weird. And then the radial velocity would be 0. And then is it scaled? Did I scale it? What is happening? No. Why is it not allowing the thing? And what do these tends to? Like, what if it's 0? Ah. Oh, this is so. Wait, why is it spawning everywhere now? No, it's not. Whatever, just make it 800. Actually, no. Actually, what if I did 1 and put it on the right side of the screen instead and then made it move left? Directional velocity. Where is it gonna go? It's not doing anything. For some reason. But the radial velocity is moving. Wonder why. Oh, can it not move on this axis? What if I did this to 800 as well and then made it move? Nothing. Is it moving on the wrong axis? Like moving towards us or something? Not angle. It's rotating. Oh, what about this? Why is nothing doing anything? Inherent velocity? I don't know, man. Not moving anywhere. Initial velocity. Now it's moving to the right. Why are some moving up and some down? Will spread. Oh. Okay. I think the kids somewhere. To put the two. But why can I make it negative? I guess it doesn't matter because you can just rotate it. What about the direction? Where do you set the direction? This one? If I do this -1. Oh, what is this one? There we go. Okay. And then probably make them a little bit more visible. And then make them smaller overall. Where are they spawning maybe? I think they should be... Yeah, why don't they spawn in the outward corner? Oh, they spawn in this square. I guess I should make it different then. The square should be... What is the difference between the extents and this thing? Oh, is this the actual thing that you're supposed to use? It's gonna be 2560. No, it's gonna be 1480. 1280. That's the reason. It's not supposed to be this game. Why is this larger though? Like 1440 would be... yeah, 7... Wait a minute. 1440 divided by 2 is not 770. $720. That's fine. Wait, I have a feeling I did that wrong in many places. I don't remember what the places were though. And then I should probably offset it by half the screen as well. But this will actually be 2560 and 1440. Actually, oh, it depends. It depends. It depends from where it's coming from. No, just leave it centered. Growth aging, center aging. And then there shouldn't be randomness. Scale shouldn't be as extreme, it should just be 0.05. Maybe even, I guess it could be 0.1, but that's very harsh though. Also, since it's always kinda coming from the right, maybe I should make a right side line instead. So maybe it should be 3,000 and then 1. Then we put it on the right edge. That's probably easier. Oh, it's quite a lot. Oh, they are lying exactly with the corners, kind of. More or less. Why are some of them so slow? Are we then setting the velocity somewhere else? Gravity's off. Velocity's off. Oh, 0. Oh. And then we add some wiggle. And also make them more transparent. 70, make them dark as well, I think. And then make them wobble and make them kind of weird. Put 300. And the lifetime is 10 seconds. That's the size and velocity over lifetime thing. There's nothing. I don't want the turbulence. Let's put it to 5 again. Why is nothing moving now? What? What's the turbulence stopping everything? It is confusing. Why does it look so weird? Like now they are moving. Is it because of the influence? Is the influence too high? But now it's 0. Whatever, that's fine. And then it is very not visible. Do you think this will be colored if it's outside? They are kind of going very far. get to invisible. Then she put it up to full for now. And then there's still some, I feel like some are disappearing before they reach the end. Even though they should, maybe it's just too long. A lot of time. A second. Okay, and let me just align the vector with the turbulence and the speed as well. Probably initial velocity. Maybe we don't need the initial velocity. And then just put the particles outside the screen. And then deactivate them. Let's call it was turbulence particles. Oh, I could put it on the start point. No, that's fine. And then vertically it's wait, no. Who's it? Why is it not centered? Oh, this one I put on the wrong place as well. Or did I want to have it lower? I don't know. Okay, this is fine. I am late and always a piece of weasel. No worries, I was late too. How's it going? It's alright. I'm having some issues with the operating system because it keeps closing my applications, pretending that they are out of memory, even though I have like plenty of memory available. But other than that, it's fine. Slow but steady. Alright. I'm not sure about like how this looks. I'm probably gonna do a different particle other than the wings later, make it a line or something, or wobbly line, and that will probably look better. So now we take that turbulence particle thing and probably assign it to the gameplay, because it does have the turbulence. Like, this is not doing anything with that, it's just carrying it for the player to reach. And I don't want to set it on the boss because the boss is a separate entity, so maybe yeah, I'll put it here in the gameplay somewhere. Maybe don't call it boss turbulence at all, we call it turbulence particles. And then put that here with an export. And then boss consultant. And he sets the turbulence on the update. And also remove the pin. And then this is going to be gameplay turbulence particles, which probably gonna do is gameplay GC4 just to see the autocomplete. And that is gonna be assigned turbulence. Where is it? Yeah. Turbulence particles. Then emitting equals true. And then velocity. I don't even know how to get that. Emitter, sub-emitter? Is it really a sub-emitter? It's the main emitter, right? I think we have to get the process material. Process material. Okay, I need to look this up. Set velocity on view particle. Initial velocity? I guess so. Process material as process material. What is does it even work like that? It doesn't autocomplete like that. What's the thing? Particle systems theory. Process material. And then how to set it. Why is there no code on the actual box? Oh, here, and then we do dogs. There. So you can see particle, GPU particle, GPU particle. There you go. Process material, velocity. Oh, it's the emit particle and then you give the velocity. Can you not set it? What? Beep boop. Beep boop. Hello, LOL 9999555. Welcome, thank you for the follow on kick. How to change velocity on a particle in. Wait, I'm gonna search it here. How to change the velocity of a GPU particle system to be in Voodoo via script while the particle system is running. It's so weird that they don't have a specific example. I guess you do change it just like this. Is it because I don't use air as process material? That's why it's not showing. Let's do raw material. Particle material equals. Then gameplay, turbulence, particles, process material. And then it's gonna be process material. Oh, then the type process particle process material. I usually do this. Or after the equal sign. Oh. And then process material velocity. There we go. And initial velocity min and max. That's gonna be, what is it? Is it just these, like the speed? Because usually velocity is a vector one. That's weird. So that's gonna be the strength. How much is the strength? The wooden strength. And turbulence particle speed equals C speed coefficient. Longest names ever. This is gonna be 100, I think. And then put it up here. The medium storm speed coefficient. Oh, maybe take that. Actually, I think we can just take that. But it's the same speed as the fish. Yeah. So that's gonna be min and max. I guess it's gonna be medium storm speed, medium storm speed coefficient times turbulence strength, or just strength. Make it the same. We'll also call it raw particle speed. And it's just gonna be this. Then we remove that. A particle speed. I kinda want to have like this, really particles below. And then do emitting pure. Remove here. And here. And then process material. Oh, particle material. That's gonna be the, what was it? Oh god. Direction word. Velocity direction. Is it just direction? Is there a separate direction value? No. Direction equals direction. Okay. Let's see if it works. Crash. What was that? Well, not crash, it's just error. Invalid assignment to key direction with value vector 2. Oh, it's a vector 3. I guess it would be... vector 3. Direction 0. Constructor for vector 2 float? Really? Direction X. Direction Y. 0. There you go. Probably also influence the particle effect of the tail to be pushed, but I think that might be overkill. Oh, what was that? Why did it take so long? Was it slow? And the player. It's exactly as fast as the other one. She looks so weird. I guess it should be 100. Oh. Oh. Should probably also move around and stuff. And it looks weird in general. Why is there like some of them that just speed up every time I hit him, but the other ones stay the same? What the hell is going on? Har du Kohari ikke til så højt? I'm a little bit tired, and I don't know, I have a strange mood today. After my game crashing yesterday, and I already, like my VTuber one, almost Steam crashed today as well. At least the stream didn't crash, but Steam got shut down by the Linux kernel. So I feel a little bit weird today. Thank you for that, pets. But it's fine. It's just one of those days. The kernel. Yeah, the kernel. It did say kernel. Or like Linux shut down Steam to prevent the kernel from crashing or something like that. I don't know. Kernel panic? I don't know what that is a reference to. Is it another Five Nights at Freddy's reference? Things I hope to eat more next with the encounters. Nah, I'm not angry or anything. Yeah, it's just low energy, I guess. I don't know. Alright. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, carry the 2. I don't think that's true, I know failed. Impeccable timing as usual because I'm about to go on break until 8 PM. I think I'm gonna do it now. I don't think I will commit the particle effect because I don't like how it looks, obvious. Actually, let me speed that up real quick. Let's put the particle speed at double. Oh, you hate me? Okay. Tantrum. Your emotes are some of the best emotes on Twitch, by the way. I hope you know that. I love your emotes, they are incredible. That does look... This is not terrible. But it's still buggy. It should like immediately change directions for all of the particles as well. Instead of spawning new ones in the correct direction. Yeah, it's fine. Let's keep it as initial. Let's say initial turbulence particles. Right, that's it. Let me get big, let me get big. And then that's it for the game dev section. Sorry for the low energy today. It's just one of those days, but we will play Nugenix in half an hour, so I will be back in half an hour. For the YouTube people, that means that the YouTube stream will go down, and then we'll come back up at a different URL, so check the channel if you want to keep watching. And for everyone else, I will leave the stream up. So we'll see you in half an hour, 8 PM. Chat, thank you for watching so far. I hope you enjoyed the dev section, and see you soon. I will be right back. It will just be a little while.